Hi everyone, so this is going to be a seated warm-up for preparation for a workout. So if you're going to be doing a seated exercise workout on YouTube, or simply you're just looking to warm the body up for any other type of exercise class that you might be doing, then this would be a great video for you. So let's get into it. So first thing that we're going to do is we're just going to sit away from the back of the chair here. We're going to keep a nice tall posture. So we're going to try and make sure that our shoulders are facing forward, they're not slouched over. And what we're going to do is we're just going to look straight ahead of us here, and we're going to take some deep breaths in. So we're trying to fill the lungs here. So we're going to breathe in through the nose and try and empty those lungs, breathing out through the mouth. That's it, that's good. So you can close your eyes for this as well if you want to. So you can close your eyes and breathing in through the nose. And slowly, once again, out through the mouth. Try and feel those shoulders drop and relax as you're doing this. And we're going to go for one more. And slowly out. Brilliant. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're just going to do some reaches across the body with the hands. So we're going to reach those hands around the body here. So you're going to try and keep the arms fairly straight and keep your gaze onto the hands as well. So as you're turning, you're just trying to look towards that shoulder. So it doesn't matter how far round you get, just make a mental note of it at the moment. So you just want to see how far you can reach those arms round. So it doesn't matter if you can only get halfway, because each time that you do this, you should feel that you can just turn a little bit more each time. So you want to go slowly and gently here. And we're going to go into some shoulder rolls now as well. So we're just going to roll those shoulders backwards. You can have your hands down by the side. That's it, and we're just going to go back the other way as well. So we're just going to roll them forward, or the opposite direction to the one that you started with. That's it, so we're just loosening up the shoulders a little bit here. And now we're going to go into a march. So we're just going to pick those feet up off the ground. So you can rest your hands on your thighs and try to imagine that the floor is like a pane of glass. So you don't want to step through the pane of glass, so try not to put too much of an impact into your knees. So the sole of the foot, everything is trying to make contact with the floor at the same time. So the whole of the foot, bottom of the foot is trying to meet the floor all at once. And we're going to bring our arms into play here now as well. So we're just going to do a little arm jog here. We're just going to swing those arms, lift those knees, and keep going, keep marching through, going at your own pace. So it doesn't matter how fast you're doing this, we're just warming the muscles up, just warming the heart rate up and increasing that heart rate. So it doesn't matter. And what we're going to do, if you can, just keep on marching, and we're going to roll those fists forward. So we're going to just roll them forward and try and lift them a little bit higher. So we're going to go to face height here, and a little bit lower as well to stomach level. So just keep rolling forward, keep marching, and if you can, being conscious to come away from the back of that chair as well. Try not to lean against the back of it like so. And let's just roll those fists backwards too. So we're going in the opposite direction with the hands, and we're just marching with the feet. So just keep marching for 3, 2, and 1. Good, well done. And now we're going to go into a front kick and push with both hands. So you're going to alternate each side with the legs. So you're just trying to extend that foot in front of you, and you're trying to push away with both hands. So just remembering you're doing one side then the other here. Just trying to press those hands in front of you. That's it. And if you can remember that posture, try and tuck those stomach muscles in if you can. Trying to sit as tall as you can and facing forward, so try not to turn round as you're doing this at all. Staying forward, shoulders square. And now we're going to go into some heel digs as well. So you're just going to dig your heels in front of you. That's it, so trying to extend that leg and just tapping those heels down in front of you. And if you want, what you can do is you can add a shoulder tap as well. So see if you can tap both shoulders whilst you're tapping that foot in front of you. So everything should tap at the same time. That's good, so just tapping that heel down in front of you, touching those shoulders. That's it, so keep going at your own pace. If you want to make it a little bit quicker, then you can. That's it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and now we're just going to go on to some jabs here as well. So what we're going to do is start with our hands close to the chest, and we're just going to extend our arms in front of us here. So you don't need to completely lock the elbow, try to avoid that, but otherwise extending those arms in front of you and just reaching away. So we're going to do some straight jabs to start with. Okay, and let's go to some hooks as well. So trying to keep those arms at almost like a 90-degree angle here. So we're just going inwards towards the body. And now we're just doing some uppercuts. So we're just going to imagine that we're going to hit someone in the bottom of the chin here. Don't actually do that. Brilliant, to keep those feet planted where they are. Try not to let them come off the ground at all. And then finally, we're just going to punch down towards the ground. So we're just going to punch in between our knees here. So try and make sure that you've got enough of a gap in between. And we're just punching down towards the ground. So you're hinging over with a straight back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. Okay, and the last thing that we're going to do here is we're just going to warm those wrists up. So try and keep those elbows tucked in firmly to the side. Imagine that you've got some super glue and they're firmly tucked into the side against the body. And we're just going to draw some circles in one direction first of all. And back the other way as well. So draw in as big a circle as you can. So you might feel a bit of clicking and crunching, I know I certainly do. And then if we can just clench our hands into a fist here and try and open the fingers as wide as possible. So try and create a gap in between the fingers and just opening up as wide as we can. That's it, so we've just got 3 more here. So try and imagine that the backs of the fingers are being pulled down towards the ground. And 2. And last one, stretch those fingers if you can. Try and create a gap for 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant, well done. So you should be ready for the main part of your session now, whatever that may be. So enjoy it, and I hope to see you again soon.